just walked into Zara.
Some Zara ass music.
Yeah. I feel like a lady's gonna be like, "Hi, you need help with anything?" And I was like, "No,
No, we good.
no, I'm only here because my girlfriend wants to be here." Do I look like I shop here? First, so I like to say, do I look like I shop here? No, I'm here for her. There's some stores that I've never stepped into until I got with her, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing in this fucking store? The one store that is kind of weird as a man for me, even though it might be nothing, but like to me, it's weird for a man to walk into like a Victoria's Secret.
Yeah.
Like,
just look at the floor the whole time.
Like my girl would tell me, "Hey, you want to come in with me?" I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna be out here.
I'm gonna go to Nike.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here to Foot Locker, House of Hoops.
Yeah,
be a man. I'm going to the sports memorabilia.
I'm going to Dick's Sporting Goods. Yeah, the most masculine store here.
Not for real. Like, she's like, come with me," and I'm like, "No." I was like, "What if I want you to pick something?" And I'm like, "Well, send a picture." Because I don't feel comfortable walking in there. I get looked at weird. Like, I just feel like I'm getting looked at. Like, I just think it's weird. Because one time I was walking by when the mall and back home had Victoria's Secret. And I saw this old lady pick up a G-string and she put it in her like cart. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, oh.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, Granddad, I see you. Oh, no. Oh. But welcome back to Premium Product Podcast. Come find us on Instagram at Premium Product Podcast, Twitter at _PPP_, and then the best of all, patreon.com/theppp. Again, patreon.com/theppp for $1 a month.
Maybe some new shit coming up.
Yeah, we're talking some new stuff coming up. We might move some things around. Stay tuned. Patreon will be the first to know. For $1 a month, you get extra content. You get an extra episode a week. We have the movie club, the news segment. We also have access to our Discord server, also to our Minecraft server. $1 a month, you show a lot of support, a lot of love. It's not that bad.
Become a Dutch master.
It'll just sound.
Or hey, pay more.
I'll be a platinum Dutch master. We don't want something. Drop some money. But you go
make a water pipe tier. That's like $50.
Yeah. Do something crazy like fucking like just name it after different smoking apparatuses. You want to be Gandalf pipe tier?
Illadelph.
You just
you're an Illadelph subscriber.
Yeah. So like that's what was the old school one? Roar.
Yeah. Well,
for our OGs, Roar.
Volcano.
Oh man, I haven't used one of those since college.
They're fucking expensive.
Yeah.
They're like $500.
Yeah, I didn't know how expensive they were in college because, back home, I'm not going to say who, but one of the homies had one.
Yeah.
Well, I thought, if he can have one. But at the time, I didn't put two and two together what he did and how to get it.
You can get them randomly too, because a lot of times smoke shops will buy them and then they'll never fucking sell them. So there was one in San Marcos that put one on sale for $150.
Damn, that's so fucking.
And even that at the time, I was like, I'm not spending $150 on a goddamn volcano to keep in my dorm.
I will say, once I have my own actual homestead, I will have a volcano just to have one.
Yeah,
just to have one. I mean, at that point, I'm like in my little room because I've already discussed it where we will have our separate rooms for like my, I guess, man cave den and her whatever, makeup, whatever, studio, whatever. And in that, I'm gonna have, if I could build my own home, I'm making that its own separate ventilation system. I'm smoking that bitch out. But in College Station, there was a couple homies that have volcanoes and never knew how well off they were because they never acted like it. They're really cool people. And shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. But then I found out, because I'd never seen them work, but always had money. I'm like, hey, so, what do you do? Like, are you like I'm like, I'm gonna be honest. I know I'm in College Station. Are you like a trust fund baby? He goes, nah. I sell cows back home. We have a ranch. My grandpa started this ranch, and over the years, what I do for money is that during the Houston rodeo, there's a huge cattle drive, and I'll sell my cows there, and that supports me for school, supports me for that. I'm like, for everything. I'm like, well, how many cows do you usually sell? He goes, me myself, I sold 100 cows this year. I'm like, how big is y'all's ranch? I'm like, he goes, my grandpa did it all. Because of him, we're well off. And I'm like, damn, that's badass. Shout out to grandpa. But he's like, yeah, just my cows themselves, I sold 100. And I forgot what the market meat price was for a cow back then. It was a couple $1,000s, like 4, 5, 6, depending on what type of cow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, if you sold 100, let's just say 100 cows at 5,000, and you paid for your school and all that. Mm-hmm. Damn, bro. Like, no wonder you well off. And he goes, yeah, bro, I just smoke, do school, work out, and then go party with my boys. And I'm like, hell yeah, I'm glad to be part of the boys. Yeah. I am the poorest one here, but I'm having the most fun.
It's supposedly that German F1 car guy.
Is that what does he race for?
He used to race in like the early 2000s, I believe.
Okay, you're talking OG.
But he lives in like Grayson County, supposedly.
An F1 driver? A former F1 driver?
Yeah, he has like a crazy ass ranch.
Of course.
Which it could potentially be that one off of 82. That like if you like take the 82 back roads or whatever.
Yeah.
And you go like a little further down from where you like turn to like start off on Dripping Spring.
Yeah.
Like you'll run into this like massive
property. Makes sense. Okay.
Apparently that's like a county secret or whatever the fuck.
I'm telling everybody. Yeah. You done told the wrong person.
Well, because he left F1 because he got in like a crash or whatever the fuck. This is going to bug me. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, we're doxing him.
He had like a Nike deal, I believe.
Okay. But as you look that up, I'm finished with the housekeeping. $1 a month, you get access to all the extra content at patreon.com/DPPP. We streaming now. Calling over here, streaming Marathon, the alpha.
Till at least fucking Sunday.
So if y'all...
Michael Schumacher, maybe?
If you play a marathon and need to squad up with somebody, you catch them on the stream. Twitch.tv/DPPP show. YouTube.com as well. Search up Premium Product Podcast. It'll pop up there. I know some coworkers don't watch it through YouTube. Or that's what they told me. So yeah, again, rate, review, subscribe, like, repost, post, share our content, 5 stars, do all that, and most importantly, $1 a month, patreon.com/DPPP. So look, yeah. You're able to find them? Das German?
Yeah, I believe it's Michael Schumacher. Gordonville.
Oh, that's not that far. Yeah. That's right before Kingsville. I know where Gordonville's at exactly.
Is that off of the 82 back?
Yeah.
It is?
No. It is off of 82, I think, but not off the back roads, I think. What you're thinking of. I always thought Gordonville was kind of sketchy. Not going to lie to you. No wonder he lives there. I would too.
Gordonville, Texas. Where is this?
Yeah, it's right. When you take Whitesboro on 377, that corner, you take a right, and right before Lake Texoma. So where's Kingsville? If I can say Gordonville. Oh, it's on the other road. Okay, so I wasn't that off. Kingston, not Kingsville. Yeah, I went to a party in Kingston, and I wanted to leave ASAP because I didn't know something.
That ranch is CS Ranch. It's owned by his wife, Karina Schumacher.
Well, I'm finna.
Yeah, he had a crazy skiing accident in 2013.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Well,
Like crazy enough where he lost a limb, maybe.
it has its own fucking
Wiki.
yeah, like
Damn.
thing. In 2013, he was skiing with his 14-year-old son Mick.
Crazy name.
Descending the Combe des Soleures below the Dent de Bourgogne.
Yeah, that ain't ain't New Mexico.
Merbel in the French Alps.
Flex, but okay.
An experienced skier while crossing an unsecured area.
Okay.
So doing some parkour.
Okay, he went off the line, off the trail.
Yeah.
His fault.
He fell, hit his head on a rock, sustaining a serious head injury, despite wearing a ski helmet.
He must be going pretty
According
fast.
to his physician, I can't say that word.
Physician?
Yeah.
I say it wrong too, don't worry.
Fuck. He would most likely have died hadn't he not been wearing a helmet. He was airlifted to a hospital where he underwent 2 surgical interventions. He was put in an induced coma because of traumatic brain injury.
Damn.
By March 2014, so...
A year later, pretty much, or a couple months later?
Yeah, a couple months. There were encouraging signs. And in 2014, April 2014, he was gradually withdrawn from his medically induced coma.
So he good now?
Yeah. He left in June 2014 for further rehabilitation in Switzerland.
Flex?
He left the hospital and was brought back to his home for further rehab. So he's doing that shit in Texoma Care or whatever the fuck.
TMC?
Yeah, TMC.
Texoma Medical Center.
He's going to Wilson and Jones.
No, not the OG.
Since his accident, there was little public information about his condition or recovery. His family was asking for privacy. In November 2014, it was reported that he was paralyzed and in a wheelchair and that he cannot speak and has memory problems.
Oh, so he went like, got hit in the head so hard he ain't the same.
His condition was slowly improving by May 2015.
10 years ago.
In 2016, his lawyer said that he could not walk.
Damn. He must have hit his dome hard. How fast was you going? Shit. That's how you know he's an F1 driver.
In 2019, some guy from Ferrari said he was making good progress, but also struggles to communicate.
Makes sense. Traumatic brain injury. Gonna take a little bit to be able to talk. God, that's scary. Fuck that.
Yeah.
I was scared on the bunny slopes. This motherfucker going off road.
In February 2025, Schumacher's former bodyguard was given 2 years suspended sentence for stealing images, videos, and confidential medical records and passing them to Limiza Torzurkan, who threatened to upload them to the dark web unless the Schumacher family paid money. Torzurkan, a nightclub bouncer, was sentenced to 3 years prison, and his son was given a 6-month suspended sentence.
Is this a local bouncer?
I don't know.
I wonder what his real name is. I know of the bouncers locally by their nicknames, a lot of them.
Do you know a Lil? I feel like we would know that fucking name if we had heard.
If Byrie go by a nickname. There was a bouncer, may he rest in peace. He was not a bouncer. Yeah, he was a bouncer, may he rest in peace, named Tiny. Never knew his name. Knew him for like half my life. Always knew him as Tiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn. I wonder what his real name is. Even when he passed, I even asked people what's his real name, and people were like, you know what? I don't even know. That's crazy. Damn. Yeah, I'm still blowing up your spot, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm about to get the hood on, and the streets know how to get information. Not illegally though. They'll talk to you. Got a maid, right? She Mexican. She speaks Spanish.
This might not have been in America.
No, but he say he lives in Gordonville, right?
Yeah, I think they have like an American home and like probably a German home. I mean, he's like a fucking
Yeah, he probably got a hella home.
multi-million-dollar man.
Probably got a Swiss home. This man, you telling me
I think they just had like a horse farm.
Oh, that's where the horse. That makes sense. There's a lot of there is a lot of horse. Okay, yeah. Well, I wonder if that's where that home.
But I don't think that's like I don't think that was their like permanent residence. Maybe when they're in like America type shit,
Texas type shit.
But like I think they like move around like a lot.
But I wonder if that's the horse ranch that this homegirl that I know works at. She works at a pretty nice horse ranch that's really close by. Could be. I think she's like related to one of our homies, like his sister, half sister, something like that. I don't really know. I used to see her at his family's gatherings, and she would be there. And they said like, "Oh yeah, she works with horses, and she gives horse lessons and all that." I'm like, "Damn, that's crazy."
I guess they have like CS ranches like in other places too.
Oh, so he franchised it.
I don't know. Well, it's like his wife's thing or whatever.
Oh, so she running. She's the horse lady.
Yeah.
Let me find out. Yeah, I'm still blowing up your spot. You need construction? Yeah, I know somebody. I know a lot of people. Need a new roof? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, you want this?
I'm fine.
All right. Let me put this
Yeah, so they do have one in Switzerland, but I don't know.
I knew it. When you're an F1 driver and you make that type of money, the sky's the limit, man.
Well, it seems like the limit is skiing in between.
Skiing off trail?
Skiing off trail seems to be the limit.
Yeah, going fast as shit, probably. Yeah. Well, going into our fit checks, I've been wearing these in a while, Jordan 5 PSG, the original colorway, because I know they came out with multiple, the all black. I'm wearing, unfortunately, New Balance socks because I thought I brought my Nike socks. Nice. I did not. They look the exact same, but instead of the stripe, New Balance, it'll have like a stripe and on top said Nike. So that was on me. Coleman jeans from work. I just came from work, and then long sleeve Carhartt.
Work in progress.
No, this is regular Carhartt.
Oh, I thought so. Work in progress.
It says established 1889. Yeah.
Regular Carhartt.
This is from the Carhartt store in Fort Worth. My girlfriend's mom got this for me because she was in Fort Worth. Went to the Carhartt store.
I didn't even know they had a Carhartt store.
Yeah, they have an official store out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have work in progress.
I don't know. I want to go check it out.
Let me look.
That'd be dope if it did. You telling me I can go brick and mortar for work in progress?
Well, I wonder if they have like where they show where you can get it.
Yeah. Stores. Locations?
Yeah, here we go. Oh, well, probably not, because it seems like they do their own storefront.
Okay.
So there's one in New York, Los Angeles, and Toronto.
Big cities only. Big cities only.
But we can see what stores have it in Texas. 8 stores. Nice Kicks, Nordstrom's at the Houston Galleria, Nordstrom's at North Park, Nordstrom's at the Dominion in Austin, Reserve Supply in Houston, Sneaker Politics in Dallas, Stag in Austin, and Stag in Dallas. I have never heard of Stag. Oh, Stag Provisions. I have actually heard of Stag.
Okay.
Yeah, they sell that type of shit.
Nice.
Damn, they got Beams Plus at Stag.
No way. How far is that from here?
There's one it's on like Knox. I don't know if they'd have it in store. But Yeah, looks like they have a little bit of shit.
Stag what?
Provisions for men. It's not necessarily Beam stuff that I would like wear. They have a nice looking suit, I guess. And some knit polos that are okay. But not
I wear the knit polos for like something casual, like something I gotta wear, like
yeah.
a little bit fancier than just a t-shirt. Ooh, the backpacks though.
I will say I like the work in progress selection
Let me see what they
at
got. Let me see what they got.
Stag.
Ooh, I already like it. Damn, shit, nice.
What else we got on here? A lot of classic Americana brands.
Worker Parker beanies, so you flex them without people knowing you flexing.
Oh, they got Capital. That's fucking lit.
Yeah, I got a lot of Red Wing, MK, Wax London, Safe Khaki, Shop.
Looks like a lot of shit is sold out.
Don't you love that?
Mm-hmm. You get a Capital hat for $121. Ooh.
Nice.
$121 trucker hat.
What
What else we got? What else we got? RRL.
Oh, motherfucker, I ripped it. God damn it. I forgot these papers were thin.
Speaking of just going through design shit, I've been going through a ton of archival Googles and stuff like that, looking for Massimo Oski clothing.
Yo, I haven't heard that name in the...
Dude who made Stone Island,
Yeah.
but originally CP Company.
Yeah.
And then I've been looking at shit because he apparently created, like, people were like bootlegging kind of his stuff or making like knockoff, like, or cheaper versions of his shit. So he just started his own fucking, like, kind of like cheap, like, line of stuff called like Boneville or some shit like that. Or Bonville.
Bonne.
Bonvillee.
Okay.
Or
It's
Ville. Boneville or Bonville. But you can find like that shit like for like $100, like for like a kind of like technical looking jacket. And then like I was looking at some of his like early 2000 shit, and it has been like the only people you can find selling it are those like, do you follow Common Practices on Instagram or TikTok or whatever?
No.
It's that guy that makes like videos where he's like, this is an Issey Miyake tracksuit. And it's like got like 3 fucking sleeves or whatever.
I think I've seen some maybe clips on TikTok. That makes
him
sense.
rocking like fucking crazy ass Oakleys or whatever.
Yeah.
He's explaining the piece or whatever, and then like wearing it as like the model.
That's badass.
But it's them, and they have like all these. He did a thing with Dockers Europe.
This is the best joint I've ever rolled in a while.
Yeah. Called Dockers Equipment for Legs. And all that shit is fucking sold the fuck out.
Damn.
I'll try to find you some shit. Dockers Equipment for Legs.
Nice.
It's like super basic ass shit. Like here are some khaki utility pants. They just have pockets on the sides and stuff. Like utility pockets like sewn into the pant.
I love utility pockets, not gonna lie. As a man who carries a lot of things in his pockets.
But these pants are being sold for $700.
What's that noise they do in Street Fighters, the ooh. That's how I felt when you said that. Shit hurt me. Oh my god.
Here's the hurricane pant that have a pocket on the side that like can
Move
fold
out.
up.
Is it detachable?
I believe so.
Oh, even better.
Oh, it's a packable cargo pocket.
Even better.
So I think you can fold the whole pant into the pocket type shit.
I like jackets that are like that, so that's cool.
Oh, and they're reversible into like a red pant.
Oh, I will be wearing the red more. Nah, I'll probably wear both.
I like the olive a bit. $1,000.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. $1,000.
I
could buy a ticket
there
to
are
Germany.
a pair that I've sold on Grailed for $165. Yeah.
Talk about a come up. Jesus. That's crazy.
No, if you Google just Massimo Osti on Grailed, you're gonna find like probably like a lot of shit that people don't want, but like there seems to be a decent amount of grails. Pretty reasonable price. Here's a Goose Down jacket by I guess it is Boneville. Unfortunately, I just don't know how to verify authenticity with some of this shit.
Oh, that just sucks because, you got to be in the know about that. Like, you got to know.
I mean, he has the tags. I would assume that is correct. That looks good. But it's a large jacket for $189.
It's normal price for a good jacket.
Let me get you a good jacket shot.
Oh, that looks so warm.
Just a classic knockoff.
Rocking that on the village. Just walking
CP
around.
company. Yeah.
People are going to be like, what you know
I really
about
want
Massimo?
this. Fucking
Get an old head on you. Say, what you know about Massimo?
CP company.
That's cool. Is
Leather
that
jacket.
a color gradient on it? Or is it?
No, I think it's just black leather. And
It
it's
looks
kind of like
green.
wrinkled. I think it's just kind of like aged. And then it's like the flash of the...
What's the word they use for it besides aged? Oh, what was it? So when it says when you wear something a lot and it starts getting like those
I think it will suede.
what is it when you patina?
Yeah.
The patina. Yeah, that's the word. Nice.
But so the Massimo clothing brand, I do not believe is related at all to Massimo Osti.
Yeah.
I
It's
believe
just his name, and that name is just, it's like someone named Calvin with Calvin Klein.
yes. Massimo clothing. Yeah, Massimo is I don't even know. Massimo Dutti is a
Duty.
Spanish premium clothing retailer.
Fuck Spain.
That might be who I believe owns Massimo.
I'll still go visit though.
But I remember like Massimo being sold in like Target.
Yeah.
Like it was like a Target clothing brand.
Like it was
I guess it still is. I'm looking it up.
you can get it in because they
Oh, it was done by designer Massimo Gianaluni.
Gian Aluni.
Yeah, Gianaluni.
And is he Spanish?
I would assume Italian with that name.
Yeah, about to say like it's Spanish brand. Oh, it's owned by the Spanish brand. That's different.
I think that was a different company. I was reading something else.
Oh, okay.
There's no like direct
Correlation.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was acquired by the Iconics brand in 2006.
Nice. Well, getting it to our Supreme, we have the drop for May 1st.
Oh, I will say, looking at this right now, Massimo for sure started as just a Stussy ripoff.
It's hilarious.
Looking at the name, it was founded in 1986 in Newport Beach. for sure.
Let me see. So for this drop, you got a lot of accessories. First one I have is the leather zip card holder. Comes in like a red, black, and a camo. So the leather clip knife, same colorway, and the leather
Not
chain.
available in the UK.
Yeah, leather chain wallet, same colorway. Then you get the Supreme BB Simon zip up hoodie, and
The BBs.
the 5 different colorways: red, black, jungle camo, gray, and baby blue. And then leather money bag, same color as the wallets, and the knives, red, black, and a camo, like a winter camo. And then you get, these look soft. The velvet baseball jerseys. You get a cheetah print, leopard print, and then a black. Not gonna lie, the cheetah print, the cat print one would be something I would wear like to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah, to bed. The black one I will wear out in public, but
Velvet jerseys.
yeah.
Not a fan.
I like velvet. I like velvet and like velour and all that like type of texture. Next one is the Supreme Seabob F5 SR. That's the one you can hold on and it just fucking goes. It's like it's personal
underwater scooter.
Yeah. And then you have the Supreme Ernie Barnes skateboard. There's 5 of them. They create the iconic picture that he created, celebrating African Americans. I guess is a word I would use. Is that girl twerking on him? Hell yeah! I'm looking at the whole thing. I never noticed that because I've studied this picture for like art history. Then you also get the Supreme Ernie's camp cap. Same picture, just like different panels of the picture around the hat. Then you got the leather pocket mirror and the same colorways, but the black one says "fuck 'em," while the other 2 say Supreme. Then you get the spell out embroidered track jacket in 4 different colorways: a lavender, white, a darker blue, and a black. And then you get the 2-tone mohair cardigan in 3 different colorways: pinstripe, black and white, brown, and then I guess it's baby blue or almost green, and white or cream.
Yeah, I would say like kind of like a teal.
They should have made a red
Teal
one
and cream
for like Mr. Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fire. Have Mr. Rogers. Oh, I don't think he's alive anymore though.
I believe he died semi-recently.
Yeah. Then you get the Supreme Ernie Barnes short sleeve shirt.
The painting is the Sugar Shack from 1971, made famous by Marvin Gaye's "I Want You" album.
Yeah. You got the varsity mesh shorts next in 5 different colorways. You got a light purple, black, orange, almost
Shit!
burnt orange.
The original piece is currently owned by Eddie Murphy and is on display at his home in Beverly Hills.
Flex. Then you also have the Ernie Barnes fleece jacket, the piping script logo New Era hats, and let me see, 5 different colorways. The Supreme embroidered track pants to match the track jackets. Then you got a Polar Tech mesh long sleeve football top. Let me see. Then you got the Pit Bulls embroidered hoodie. See a lot of cholos and cubs.
It's like a weird jersey material week. The Polar Tech mesh football jersey, which I guess is like a little more normal than a full velvet baseball jersey.
Yeah, just because you would wear a mesh jersey now as in practice.
Yeah,
as a practice jersey. So yeah, but the velvet is exotic. I will say that. You got the Supreme Ernie baggy denim shorts as well. Crazy. I would never wear those. Too much going on. Then you got the Old English lightweight balaclava in white, gray, and black. Different colors on the letters. And then, never mind. It's the Pitbull's embroidered sweatpants. I thought this looked like the Brain Dead sweatpants I had, like the same design.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't have the on one leg. It has just the Pitbulls there, and it's not like that on that one. On the one I have,
It looks like there's shit on both legs on the other side.
Well, it looks like one has.
It looks like the black has like stuff on the left and then stuff on the right on the back. But on the front, you can only see the stuff on the left.
Yeah.
And I think the other pants are like that as well.
Yeah, they are. It's just the other one. Mine was just going up and down. Mm-hmm. This one just has it on one leg, on like one little patch. Of course, I'm not going to get a bunch of pit bulls on one side of my leg like that. And then you have the long nylon shorts, just basic Supreme wear, 4 different colorways: black, baby blue, olive, and a navy.
Get your John Cena on.
Yeah, dude. Now wear John Cena with the Ernie Barnes would be crazy.
Well, with the long nylon shorts.
Yeah. My top 3, if money wasn't an option, for sure, the first thing would be the scooter. Would love to have that. Then I would wear the what you call the knife. Mm-hmm. I really want the knife in the red. And I'm debating whether on the Mr. Rogers cardigan or the baseball jersey. I'm going to do the cardigan.
I would do camo BB Simon zip-up hoodie.
Fire.
I feel like the leopard velvet baseball jersey would sell decent. I'm going to put that as my 3rd pick. And I mean, yeah, if money is not an option, we're going C-Bob, number 2.
Yeah, we both going up.
Honorary 4th pick for the leather knife. Anytime Supreme drops a knife, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I got fuck UK. Y'all can't get this.
The man didn't want them, but they won't get them.
Yeah, well.
Maybe they will. I don't know. Who's to say?
They probably do.
Yeah, they get along.
Moving on to our releases. I'm going to try to go through these pretty quick because they're not that much. First one we have Nike. Oh, it's a fucking ad. I thought I had my VPN on. Nike Air CB94 in the black and purple. Also in the white, purple, black, total orange.
I remember
the Suns colorway, I guess it's called.
Them retroing these back in high school.
Yeah.
Never been a big fan of this shoe.
Yeah. One of the homies had these. He liked these a lot.
I believe Josh likes these a lot.
Yeah. I don't hate them. It's just, you know.
I want to say Tariq was also like a big fan of these.
Okay. These come out May 1st, 170 for both pairs. We talked about this last week. Just a reiteration. Angel Reese, Reebok, Shacknosis, Sunset Coral, May 1st for 150.
Flyer.
Also her Club C, bulk and women's, and $100 for May 1st. And her Reebok Premier Road Plus 6 for $110. Pretty cool. Nike Air Max 95 women's pink foam coming out May 1st, $180. Then you have what the Justin Timberlake Nike Victory Tour 4 in a coffee colorway. Did not even know this was coming out.
Which one?
Then Justin Timberlake Nike. It's the golf shoe.
Shit.
May 1st for $500. So this is premium material and it better fucking work as a golf shoe. Let me see. Then you have, I'm going to talk more about this, is the Climacool. Was the 3D printed shoe that we talked about before.
I like them.
It looks like they actually showed the shoe. I don't remember we were talking about it and we're saying they might just use that as the technology for it. They might not make it the whole shoe. They might. Well, they did. May 2nd for $140. Then you have the Nike Book 1 1995 All-Star for $150. I think I went through some of these. I'm going to go a little bit further. Because I'm supposed to do that. Nike Air Diamond Turf Max 96 Love Letter to Connie May 7th for $170. Then you have the Nike Air Force One Low Premium and the Escape for $150 on May 8th. You got the Air Pegasus Premium for Persian Violet and Atmosphere, which is a pink, for $210 for May 10th. That's damn.
Yeah.
I thought Pegasus were like $120. I think because it's a premium.
I don't know. I think if you get the modern one, it's like pretty, like
Okay, yeah, that's true.
whatever the current price is.
Okay.
Don't typically talk about LeBron's, but the LeBron 21 Prime 93 in fire red.
Yeah.
Pretty fire. Made it look like the Dion shoes. The OG Diamond Turf.
OG Diamond Turf. Last one I have is Alma Manier Air Jordan 5 Retro SP in the white violet ore. Supposedly coming out May 14th for $225. Something y'all can look forward to.
A little bit down the way.
Yeah, so not that much. A lot of reiteration from last week, but there was a lot of more things coming out, so it was pretty cool seeing more. I did not think Justin Timberlake was dropping a golf shoe. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Hey.
I'm not a golfer, so I don't know how the Victory 4 feels as on foot. I really don't know that many golfers at all. I know homies that golf, but for fun, but they be wearing like regular shoes and shit. Only one homie I knew that used to golf. He went professionally for a bit, and I never asked him what shoes he wore. He probably wore some fancy shit though. He's one of those guys. Moving on to our stories, we got quite a bit. So I'm gonna
Did I do my fit check? I don't think I did I?
No, shit. No, you didn't.
Because
We got a Massimo thing.
Yeah. I was rocking the Better Gift Shop Solomon Advanced Ultra 3 earlier. Now I'm just in my socks. And then just Oakley Trek pant, Supreme pocket tee with the rain camo. I only remembered because I had my like page open on Hypebeast. I moved it to look up the name of that shoe or whatever.
Yeah.
Rocking them today, and I was like, damn, I'm back in Montana. Because I was wearing my fucking Red Bull jacket.
Yeah. Going into our news for the week, first one I'm going into is Adidas. Adidas is collaborating with Sporty and Rich again for the Adistar cushion, coming out May 2nd for $120. Adistar cushion is like one of the most supportive technical models with Adiprene cushioning. So
Yeah, I like
if you
these.
want this shoe, $140 on May 2nd. Comes in a gray 2 footwear white. I guess it's the colorway. Interesting colorway. The picture's crazy. Did not need to see cheek. But here we are. Next one is one that we kind of talked about already. Let's see if I can find it. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. 3D printed Adidas Climacool finally coming out. $140 May 2nd. An off-white colorway.
Yeah, I remember when we talked about it, I said it's probably just like them teasing the technology.
Yeah.
Then a little later, they had like somebody holding a pair of them.
Yeah.
It was like, no, you can wear it. And I was like, oh, it's probably just dropping as a shoe then.
Yeah. Interesting shoe concept.
I bet it'll be comfortable.
Supposedly it's a slip-on runner. So I would like to see how it actually performs functionally as a runner.
It's like that sponge shoe where I really like them doing new technology.
Yeah.
I kind of want to get like the pair to be like, oh, I got the first one.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. Even though they've been doing 3D printed shit for like a minute now.
Yeah. Didn't the 4D was their thing when they made that sole that was green that sucked cleaning because everything would get in it?
I don't know about that. They had one.
Yeah, I had to clean someone that had them. They were the worst to clean because they had like rocks and chunks inside of it and I had to like pick it out.
Trying to find. They had like its own model
Motherfucker.
that was like really exclusive when it first came out.
$140, folks, May 2nd. So if you want
Yes.
these, cop these.
I believe it was just called the 4D Futurecraft. Was the first one, and it was just a.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, like the 4D shoe.
It was a straight up Ultra
Yeah.
Boost with the fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The thing that goes inside the holes in the midsole, because it's like all like little holes and stuff.
But then they did like I really like these back in the day. The Performance Runner.
I've seen those. Yeah.
They were 4D. What was the shoe? The ZX 4000 was like clean when they did that.
Yeah. They were doing, like, they went on a run with that type of midsole for a while.
Well, they were really only doing it with Ultra Boost and these weird like mid-level Ultra Boost or whatever the fuck, but they were like using that technology to justify like a $300 fucking shoe or whatever.
Crazy. Well, next one I have is the Outmost and Bape Adidas S Star 5 and the G Snake. I guess that's how you're going to pronounce it. GSNK. Core black colorway for 27,500 yen, $193 on May 3rd on Atmos.
These are straight.
The catch of this shoe is that the stripes and the Bape logo glows in the dark. So you can flex at night. The picture's gonna go crazy if you're into glow in the dark. But they come out Atmos for May 3rd, and then they'll be dropping later on by a web lottery at $193. So I'm assuming you can get these also off Bape because it is a Bape collab. These will go crazy. Not for me, but they will go crazy. Next one I have for Adidas is Thug Club. First collaboration and first sneaker collaboration. They went with Adidas for the Superstar in the black and white colorway. Just imagine all the basic black and white Superstar, but
a little bulkier.
A lot bulkier on the toe box. Like they made the ridges go up a lot more. Looks like it's premium leather material on it as well. I can tell by how it's creasing a little bit. Thin tongue, leather tongue. So looks like they also teased a black colorway, but I don't know if that's just a regular Superstar next to it. But this one comes out May 12th. From Thug Club. Thug Club is South Korean streetwear. Coming out May 12th. It doesn't have a price. I'm assuming it's going to be around a little bit higher price than regular Superstars.
Yeah.
So
I have another shell toe that I sent you earlier.
yes, you did the
I believe
on
they're
Instagram
from either London or from fucking Australia, but Always Skateboards. Doing some more Adidas stuff. This time with a high top shell toe.
Yes. I don't really see collaborations with those lately.
No. I believe it's called like the Pro model, right?
Yeah. I gotta go look at my phone to see exactly.
But yeah, black leather, patent leather, neon green stripes, blue laces, green, neon green, Always logo on the tongue, green on the back. Looks pretty fire. Clean ass merch to go with it. Says
When does this drop?
available Friday, 10 a.m. British time.
It has different things, but they have a pop-up in Los Angeles, May 3rd. So if you're in the LA area,
Yeah.
you can get these firsthand. Well, those pants are fire.
I think they'll come out on Adidas as well.
Yeah, so this is all early sign up. This is probably like the soft release before like the global release. So if you want,
It also says New Zealand website opens 9 p.m. New Zealand time. Don't know if that website will work. for us Americans.
That's when you get a VPN and wait for that time, whatever.
But I don't know if they ship to America. Just scroll.
The crazy one song. The one song.
No.
That's
Not today, Mr. West.
Oh, that's hilarious. Moving on, I have A6 next. A6 and Little Tokyo are having a table tennis release with a sneak peek of a shoe. Don't know that much about it. They just dropped like a little photo shoot of it. You have tailored A6 wristbands for tennis, a hat, tennis hat.
LA's Lifestyle Ping Pong Club, so they're American?
I'm assuming so.
They're from Little Tokyo. So.
Yeah, little LA based team. Yeah, so it's a team. I guess, well,
I mean,
not the sound, but it makes sense being.
This is how Matt and Shane got canceled. So be careful.
Yeah, it makes sense that it'll be called Little Tokyo Team, table tennis team. Coming out, and plus I don't care if I get canceled anyways. Yeah, Asian joke insert there if you know what I mean. Doesn't say when they're coming out. They haven't released a full collection. This is just a sneak peek of it, but it's just, what I'm more interested in is the shoe, what it's going to look like. Don't know that much about it. They just, the tongue maybe of it saying their logo, LTTT. So, and it's in yellow. So I'm assuming their team colors is some yellow.
Yeah. It looks fire.
Yeah, so
it's probably going to be like a professional table tennis shoe.
Yeah, or something, performance and functional like that. Yeah. Next one I have is a brand I'd not heard before called Autry. Autry is dropping the Windspin sneakers in 27 colorways. Big drop.
How do you spell it?
Autry. It's an American brand with Italian design to sensibility for the shoe.
Yeah, I know about these people.
Okay. It's supposed to show inspiration from the 60s aesthetics of the West Coast. Coming now in 27 different gradient colorways to from inspiration from the California Warm Horizon with sunset, sunrise, whatever. Coming out. Oh, it's out now on select retailers.
Yeah. I'm not going to co-sign Autry, but
I don't know anything of Autry. I just saw this shoe. I'm like, oh, I never heard of this brand. Shoes are $195, by the way.
Yeah, not a big fan of it. They kind of upcharge. I believe the brand. Let me see. I believe they're like actually from Dallas, like originally, but then like they got bought out by some Chinese investment company or something.
Sell. That's what they said. Get the money. Going on to the next thing, I have a Bape. Bape is dropping a collab with Como des Garçons and the Bapesta in an all white on April 29th at Comme des Garçons Osaka in Japan. Doesn't really have that many pictures. It's like a grainy picture, but you can tell it's all white. On the side of the shoe, on the lateral side of the shoe, it says Comme des Garçons. I'm assuming the inside is the Bapesta's logo. Coming out April 29th at the flagship store. No price on it. I'm assuming first come, first serve, of course. So,
okay, I apologize. I'm wrong. It was not Chinese investors that came in. It was Italian.
Italian?
Yeah.
Makes okay. Italian does not inspire you. I actually have a couple things for the Beams report this week.
Beams.
First thing I have. Beams and Solomon is debuting an exclusive XA Pro 3D Amphib colorway. It's like a brownish colorway, very earth tony. Nice brown too. And some orange. It is
These are okay.
coming out April 29th. Select Beams location and of course their web store.
Yeah.
Oh, made to be in hot and cold or wet and hot climates. So it has the back opened and it's a mesh.
I like a little more like color and stuff in my Solomons. I don't like them being just like if they're like outdoorish. I like them to
stand out
or whatever, not just be all like brown or whatever.
Camouflage with the
or at least make it like at least like an interesting like color brown, not just like these look like utility shoes or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Again, coming out. What'd I say? I gotta look it back up. April 29th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it'll be out as of now. So if you want these, come get these. Beans is also collaborating again with Polo Ralph Lauren with their 14th collaboration. You get a heavyweight relaxed fit t-shirt in navy blue, black, gray, and white. Also brown, navy, blue, and black swim shorts.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Then you have chino caps and socks in either black, brown, white, or navy blue. And the Ralph Lauren horse and beams are embroidered across the cap and the buckle. And this comes out May 6th via the web store. It'd be so fire if the Ralph Lauren store had it here.
They will not.
Oh, it would have been so fire.
Yeah, they've done multiple collabs with Polo, and they're all hard as shit to get.
Yeah.
Look, the one time they had stuff, they did a cross 3-way like collab where Beams did the Nordstrom pop up for a month. I got my fucking Beams New Balance there. I got a ton of Nordstrom Polo.
I would have cashed out.
Beams stuff. And then I got that Beams sake set.
Yeah, that's badass.
But that's like been the only time you can get Beams like nice ass shit.
We need the North American web store to open up. Beams, come on, we need you. I'm trying to flex on people and be like, you don't even know what this is. This ain't no Walmart shit. This that Beams.
And it seems they are also teaming up with Lee Denim.
Lee's actually in Walmart. That's hilarious.
To drop some jeans.
Some Lee jeans, some denim. It's their fourth collaboration.
I don't hold any jean brand accountable for doing shit with any of those.
Me neither.
Because fucking
it's jeans.
I think both Wrangler and Levi's do shit with fucking Target.
Yeah.
And I know Wrangler's also in Walmart.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I always tell people if you want good, decent jeans, you can just go to Walmart or Target, get some good stuff.
We'll say, never been a Lee fan. Always straight Levi's.
I rocked Lee's and Levi's a lot. Lee's for work, because my dad was like, these are cheaper than Levi's. Mm-hmm. So you could wear this like if you're going to be playing in school outside a lot.
Yeah.
Or you're going to be some shit, you could wear the Lee jeans. Or if we're going to work, outdoor shit, you could wear the Lee jeans. I don't want you to see walking the Levi's because it costs a lot for my parents. Don't blame them. It still costs a lot.
I feel like they just last longer.
Yeah, they do. I have Levi jeans from 10 years ago that I still wear. That they're just little fake because I wash them a lot because I like that look and that faded look on black jeans.
Yeah.
And I have some you can tell. Like, I guess washing it ages it a lot faster.
Yeah.
So they look really faded, and I like that.
I love raw denim, but I hate the, like, bleeding.
Oh, yeah. I like the rich raw denim. It looks so good, but you better wear some beaters or something underneath it, and your skin on your ankle might turn a little blue.
Yeah.
So... But yeah, that's it for the Beams report. Pretty short, but Beams got 3 big things. I rock Polo. I used to rock Lee's a lot. Nothing wrong with Lee's. Lee's are still good. Next I have is, let me see. Let me do the... I have Clot. This is a weird collaboration with Clot and McDonald's.
In USA? Oh, no, these are in China.
So they're dropping the McSpicy Alien Negra series.
Excuse me?
I'm Mexican. That's the word for black.
Whoa.
That's the
What?
Spanish word for black. I'm sorry. They said black alien. That's what they're saying. But they're coming out with a pin, a parabola item. I don't know what that is. Parabola, I guess, technically.
Parabola.
Yeah, I said parabola like a dumbass. And a tote bag and sneakers as well. This drop is coming out through McDonald's members platform. So you got to be a top member of McDonald's on May 3rd to be able to get this. So,
Is a parabola like, I guess, one of the arches?
Yeah, it's an arch. Yeah. I guess the parabola is for like the what you call the tote bag because it has like the handle. The pins are fire though.
Yeah.
I will get that. That's fire. Literally fire. It's kind of cool. But yeah, nothing really, crazy for it's a weird collaboration. But hey, Chase, get the bag.
I wonder what the McSpicy looks like out there.
Yeah.
Is that whatever that pin is? It does not look like a American burger
No, it does not.
or sandwich.
Moving on to Converse. I have a bunch of Converse, or a couple Converse today. Big one, Rick Owens and Converse are dropping the Converse weapon in the Dark Shadow Turbo Weapon Ox colorway. Comes in a black oyster colorway, so all black shoe and an oyster shoe, which is like an off-white.
Yeah.
Comes out April 29th. It doesn't have a price tag, but since it's Rick Owens, it's going to be a lot more than normal.
I bet it's going to be like $250 to $300.
Yeah, because
It'll probably go on sale.
let me see.
It's similar to, I feel like, the Mastodons when he was with Adidas.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Rick stuff.
Yeah, it's, Rick stuff. And, I mean, you're going to see what they're called? The Opium Core guys probably rocking these.
Yeah.
So,
A shoe I would like to see Rick do that I don't know if you have on your list or not, but Shy Alexander's Shy 1 Converse.
the Aries Gray.
I've been seeing go around. They have that gray one and then the yellow one.
With a wheat looking one.
Yeah, the wheat one that he kind of debuted.
I will say, I can see Rick Owens go, this is like Rick Owens-esque.
Yeah.
Like his style. Just saying, put some dark shit on it. Okay. When next Converse that has doublet combines Converse Japan. Converse Japan actually has a lot of drops on the All-Star High and the Jack Purcell.
Yeah, no.
$206. The doublet comes out 26. The shoe drops on Doublet's website on the 26th, and then on the 28th it drops in Converse Japan.
They just look strange. I don't really understand what's going on. It's a Converse All-Star, but then like just for some reason it looks like it has like the top of a Jack Purcell like attached.
Double
to it.
sole on it. It is.
So it's is it double soled or
Yeah.
is the just like toe box like sewn onto the top?
No, I think it's double soled.
It is because I see two
Yeah.
All-Stars on the back.
So it just makes you 4 inches taller.
Okay,
Yeah. So if you're 5 foot and you want to be 5'4",
that's strange.
shoe for you. Comes out $206. So if you want these, it comes out in ivory. Go get them.
I feel like it's gonna make you look like you have like baby feet.
It could.
Like,
It kind of looks kitty, right?
yeah, with the top one like on top of the like bottom. But I feel like Converse are so like long and lanky
Yeah.
that it's gonna like just look weird.
What if the sole, the insole of the shoe is actually at the very bottom, like on the edge?
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if it's like that, that's so fucking weird. But I don't think it is because you see the like way the like
Yeah.
toe box is.
So what if it's on top? You're gonna be like fucking tall as shit. That's wild.
Strange.
Next Converse is the Converse Wave Trainer and with Invincible. Only 100 pairs coming out, so very, very exclusive.
Just makes me pissed. Invincible's done until next year.
Oh, I finished it today,
Yeah.
actually. So it's pretty interesting how it ended.
Hell yeah.
fucking Mark went through some shit, bro.
Oh,
He's like, fuck.
Fucking Conquest shows up.
Yeah, and just before that, Angstrom showed up.
Yeah,
like literally the
fucking
next
Invincible
day.
War.
Yeah. So this shoe comes out. Let me see, friends and family exclusive. So only 100 pairs. So you probably see these in the resale market later on. But the shoe is interesting because like the back is supposed to collapse. It's all collapsible. It's really thin. I guess that's their like the way they're going with the shoe. You can literally slip it on like a slipper, which we've discussed before. Not a big fan. So if y'all want these, go ahead and hit up your Converse plug because they ain't gonna get these.
I feel like they'll be decent. I guarantee you go to like sneaker boutique or whatever, sneaker politics kind of place. They'll probably have them.
I mean,
feel like
with 100 pairs only.
Oh, 100 pairs only? I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Last one I have, since Converse Japan is doing a big thing, they have a collaboration with Doraemon in 4 different colorways. Doraemon, if y'all don't know, is an iconic manga anime that came out. It's their 55th anniversary. I think in 2020 they did unofficial. Nike did an unofficial, or was it official Doraemon SB High? I think that was 2020 for the 50th.
Mm-hmm.
It was a color of of Doraemon, so it was blue, white. It's literally a cat with no ears. That's what they describe them. Weird shoe because it comes in one shoe with different colorways. It has on the lateral side blue, medial side has a pink, and then it's the tongue is white, and it's on the All Star. So April 30th, if you want it for $100 or $85, depending on the All Star you want, because they come in multiple colorways. There's all white as well. Comic strip version of it, or manga strip, I should say, because it is a manga. There's so many different colorways of this shoe coming out. The box is pretty cool. It has Doraemon, Converse on it. But yeah, if you want this shoe, hit up. I'm sure they're going to be very popular over there in Japan. You can probably get them if you have a connection with Japan. So good luck. Next one I have is Jordan. Jordan is actually, because we talked about they're doing a big thing with the Japanese, or not Japanese, I apologize. The Dongdan, the Chinese street ball team. They're dropping a Jordan 13 with them in the colorway of the...
Oh, yeah. I like these.
Yeah, Jordan 13 low, I apologize. And like an oatmeal off noir hemp coconut colorway, $200 summer 2025. So these are going to come out very soon with a bunch of different shoes, as well as the 5 low and the 37. So good luck if you want these. These are going to go probably crazy. Probably going to have a big drop and release in China for these. Next one I have for Jordan is the Jordan 1 in a weird colorway. It's a high OG in a self-expression. Pretty much is a blackened out Jordan 1 that is that you can wear it away, just like the Lance Mountains.
Yeah.
A bunch of different ones.
Lance Mountain, I feel like, was the first to kind of like do that. They also had some like Jordan 1 SB stuff not too long ago that I believe was also like a Fortnite shoe or something.
I remember that. But this one is $180. Underneath the shoe, looks like it's white, red, and blue all on the edges of the shoe. So supposedly coming out August 9th for $180. So if you want these, I'm kind of interested to see these later on when I guess content creators get these and they start stripping it away to fully expose the shoe. Oh, yeah, the Jordan 1 SB, the LA to Chicago and the London to Paris. I remember those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were the, yeah. I don't know why.
Those were the ones that were like on Fortnite or whatever. They had skins to go along with them.
And then the last one I have for Jordan, the Jordan Trunner is coming back in the light Orwood Brown for $130 in the fall. I bring this up because I remember we talked a lot about the Trunner. Travis Scott actually did a Trunner before, I believe, like one of his first shoes.
To me, that's one of his best shoes.
Yeah. And so I think this shoe now will pop off more. Yeah. I don't know, because it's like that. I don't know. Just something about it tell me I'm gonna see more Trunners out and about. And then once the Trunner comes out, people are gonna be like, yo, let me get the Travis Scott Trunner and start flexing those. Next one I have after Jordan is New Balance. New Balance has quite a bit. First off, Man Action Bronson had a pop up and actually showed off a new 992 collaboration coming out. This one is pretty much all brown, black outsole, and the mesh is red, and the tongue is a little blue on it. I actually like this shoe a lot because I like the brown. I'm a big brown suede on sneakers look. And yeah, nothing else known about this shoe. He's also on his Megastore pop-up. He's re-releasing all his merch.
Plus debuting a like slide kind of shoe.
A slide?
Like a clog kind of.
Okay, that's kind of fire. Can't wait to see what's going on. Wish I could go to the store, but alas, that's not how it works for me being in Texas and not made of money. But yeah, next New Balance I have is the New Balance has the special edition 1500 and the London Marathon sneaker coming out exclusively New Balance UK on April 27th. They do a bunch every year of the marathon. New Balance marathon colorways.
Yeah.
You had the Boston one, of course, back in the day, that iconic colorway for the Boston one.
My favorite was I have like a pair of 860s from the Tokyo Marathon.
Yeah.
And that year of the marathon shoes all did the same 860 and they all like glue in the dark.
That's badass.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They're
coming out
in the dark.
April 27th, coming out at the, let me see. Yeah, exclusively through New Balance UK. So I might have to send my VPN. No, it's gonna be a lot of things, but coming out. So if you want these, get them. Next one I have is This Never That with another New Balance collaboration in the 991 V2, releasing a May 9th for $270. This is pretty much an all gray and different gradients of gray New Balance. So it's 99 V1 V2 all gray finish, so nothing's very big and pop out of the shoe.
They look kind of like the Stone Island ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that.
I like them though.
Next one I have is District Vision and New Balance with the low profile Minimus pack.
I've seen these all over Instagram the past couple of weeks.
It's the bone colorway and the umber colorway for $175. These are available right now.
The umber one's clean.
That's the brown one, right?
Mm-hmm.
These are on New Balance and on District Vision. Isn't this the shoe that was kind of like the shoe that was based on like martial arts? Or am I thinking of a different company?
I'm not sure.
Like they used, like a lot of martial artists would use this shoe, or schools or something like that.
I don't think so.
I'm thinking of the Taekwondo shoe.
Drawing from early 2000s Japanese minimalism. It's a trail running silhouette.
Okay.
Featuring a Vibram outsole or whatever.
Spelled that wrong. But yeah, $175.
Vikram outsole.
Yeah. You want them? Come get them.
I believe District Visions had like a nursing collection they dropped or some shit with New Balance, like a long time ago,
Okay.
that I believe we talked about, where they dropped a bunch of non-slip like gear or whatever.
Yeah, I remember that. Next one I have is Kith and New Balance is dropping at 204L. On later on this year, I believe. Let me see.
Maybe I'm wrong on that.
Sometime later this year. It's pretty much an mesh sneaker with different gradients of green suede and lime pastel green accents on it. No information of it lately, but
These are fire.
these are gonna come out very soon. I remember we talked about the 204L I think last week or a couple weeks ago that they're dropping. So they're teaming up with Kith.
This colorway of it, I like this shoe.
Yeah, just seeing Kith being the
Ronnie
big
Fog, you
collaboration.
got me on board.
So they're using Kith to push this new model out, which is cool. Use it. That colorway is very nice. Next I have is Nike. Nike and Nyjah is dropping the Nike SB Nyjah 4 for $110 coming out this summer fall. Nothing particular about this sneaker at all.
I need to try to remember, what did the Nyjah 3 look like? Because I kind of liked his
Like that.
Okay. I remember liking the Nyjah 1.
Yeah, so this is
It's not bad. I'd like to see some colorways with him. I feel like he was kind of underutilized with Nike. I do think he got really hurt.
Yeah, that's what I think they talked about.
In during the run of his first couple of shoes. Yeah, okay. I remember the 2 and it having free run kind of technology.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the 2.
Okay. I remember that one.
Yeah. And the 3 kind of looks a little bit like that Superfly shoe that they just brought back. What's her name? The track runner from Dallas?
Shikari.
Yeah. Was rocking.
Shout out Shikari. Local legend.
Because here's another colorway of the 3. And it kind of looks like that a bit. With the holes and stuff.
Yeah.
Trying to find the 1.
Let me see. Where's the next one? Okay, Sakai and Nike is dropping the Zega Madome in 3 different colorways. This is a very Sakai-esque shoe coming out. This is coming out in multiple colorways. You got the yellow, black version, the black anthracite version, and the summit white version of the shoe.
Is this the real hairy one?
No. This is $180 from May 9th. It literally looks like a shoe from a video game. Let me show you.
Okay, I think I passed it.
Yeah. So 3 different colorways coming out. This shoe will be releasing May 9th on Sakai for $180. I own a pair of Sakais. Don't wear them that much.
I don't know. For some reason, I was thinking Cactus Plant Flea Market.
Okay. Only reason why I don't wear my Sakais is because I think I had a pair that shouldn't have gone through quality control.
Mm-hmm.
I wore them a couple times, maybe 10 times at most, and where the outsole connects to the toe box, it's peeling off, so I have to reglue it.
Yeah.
So sucks. And I've been putting it off for years now, and I know for a fact my glue is no longer good, so I have to buy another thing of glue. But yeah, coming out May 9th for $180. Next one I have is Nike is dropping the ACG Facade returning again this fall. 2002 design shoe, first time retroing back.
Very live strong ass colors.
Yeah. For $120 on fall 2025.
I
So
like these.
hasn't been re-released since '02. So, you know, if you're looking for that type of shoe or was waiting for the re-release of any time, this shoe is coming out. If not, if it's your first time seeing it, like it, grab it. Next one I have is Nocta. Mr. Drake is dropping the Nocta Glide in the minimalist white and black. $160 for fall 2025. It's the basic Nocta Glide. It's just all white, and then where the carbon fiber is like black and white, zigzag pattern or stripe pattern, pixelated.
I like this shoe. He should drop more of them.
So yeah, it's not a bad shoe. We both discussed this before. It's not bad.
No. And I believe the whole like thing of Nocta is like they're trying to do like Massimo Ossi-esque like tech wear within Nike.
Okay. Last Nike one I have.
Other little things I've been scrolling through on the archive. The old Nike Stone Island gear.
Oh yeah, you showed me those before.
Massimo Ossi.
I remember you showing me those, and I thought those were so fire.
They got a bunch of sock darts and shit, but then they also made like a bunch of jackets and stuff like that.
Okay. Next shoe I have is Nike Air Force One Low in the Black Cat. It's an all triple black, $150 in the summer. The only thing special about this, all suede black Air Force One. If you want it all suede, if you didn't want the all leather, it's pretty cool. Not for me.
No,
I'd rather just get the leather black Air Force Ones.
I have 3.
Okay.
Nike, it's kind of like a 2-part, but Nike Shock TL doing chili pepper, and then kind of like the alternate of that, the Nike Air Max Plus and the lemon venom. Just 2 gradient colorways. One's like a green or a like red orange going into a green. The other's a neon green going into like an orange and red. With like the lemon venom ones also having like a blue kind of like caging around it or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Pretty fire. And then the other one I sent you on Instagram.
Oh, my butt. Sitting too long.
The Nike Air Zoom Spiridon Barely Volt coming to like, I've seen it at most sneaker retailers now, like the bodegas and the fucking, I mean, Century out here has them, but it's a Spiridon with like a fucking bright ass orange
and then a
swoosh,
a faded
and then like
Volt.
yeah, kind of like a Volt like piping around it. Kind of clean. I like them a lot. It is
clean. It is very clean. Next one I have, Supreme and Vans Skate Grosso Mid is finally releasing this weekend exclusively in Japan. This is dropping in 3 different colorways. You got the white, black, and off-white in April 26th, so this has already been released. It's the Jeff Grosso model of the sneaker.
Longtime Supreme collaborator.
Yeah, besides the colorway, another...
I'm sorry.
Vans.
Yeah.
Besides the colorway, the most like popping thing about it is the bullet holes on the shoe that goes around the shoe.
So it says Nate Lohman, a longtime collaborator of Supreme, having once worked with the brand on its Shibuya store opening in 2012, brings his bullet hole motif to the store design and special box logo tee. So it's like a reference to when they opened that Shibuya store or whatever.
Shibuya. It's a cool ass name.
I just think of It's Always Sunny, where they do the fucking Family Feud parody episode, and they win that episode, and they're like, Shibuya, 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 roll call.
Shibuya. I haven't heard that in a while. Last one I have is Puma. Puma and Aries is dropping a Monstro Craft and a Monstro Mid.
I've seen these.
The Monstro Craft is $170. Comes in 2 different colorways. You got an all brown and then like a bone white gray colorway. And then the Monstro Mid is $220. It looks like there's only one colorway of that, and it looks all black.
I kind of like the gray, but not really for me. I like this. Seems like the most wearable Monstro at the same time too. Like it feels like the most like sneaker.
Okay,
one.
I get you. I get what you say. The gray one does.
Yeah, but
That mid is crazy.
I just don't really like the piping on the little like Puma swoosh brush kind of thing.
May 1st for $170 for the Monstro Craft, and the mid is $220. But yeah, that's all
The form strip is what that emblem's called.
Perform strip?
Form
strip.
The like Puma like swoosh thing.
Okay. But yeah, that's all I have.
That's a podcast.
That's the pod, y'all. Catch us on Patreon. $1 a month.